As part of We the People, celebrating 250 years, here's This Day in History.
As we count down to America's 250th birthday, we're highlighting our We the People series, the people, places, and things of the past that have shaped our country into what it is today. Here is Charlie Shortino with This Day in History.
Hello again on this day, March 7th, back in 1876. Alexander Graham Bell received a U.S. patent for his telephone. At the same time that Bell was working on obtaining the patent, a Janesville telegraph operator, Richard Valentine, went to see a man named Elijah Gray, who had been experimenting with music over the wires. On February 14, 1876, both Gray and Bell filed patents for an electric speaking telephone. But it was Bell who was given the rights to the device. Valentine strung a telegraph wire between his home and his brother's and successfully made Wisconsin's first phone call. Soon after that, the two brothers had 15 more people connected, setting up the first telephone network in Wisconsin. Just 3 days after filing the patent, the telephone carried its first message, "Mr. Watson, come here, I need you," from Bell to his assistant. That's This Day in History for March 7th. For We the People, I'm Charlie Shortino.